Huge win for the Charlotte Hornets last night. They beat the shit out of the Boston Celtics. And Hornets fans, you got to be feeling a little bit of relief because that is a big time win. And I was seeing people on social media, they were kind of trying to dog the Hornets and saying maybe they're this year's version of the Chicago Bulls, where if you remember last year, the Chicago Bulls post All-Star break, they went like 20-5 in the last 25. They fooled a lot of people and then they got their ass kicked in the play-in. And when you went back and looked at it, you realize they were stacking up wins against teams that were either tanking or sitting their star players. They didn't really have any quality wins during that stretch. The Hornets are not that version of the Chicago Bulls this year. The Hornets are an actual good team. Just look at their stats since January 1st. They lead the league in net rating, and they're stacking up wins against quality teams. That game last night, the Celtics, they were fully healthy, minus Jason Tatum. Obviously, he's going to be coming back soon, but not yet. But the Celtics, they were fully healthy. There were no excuses for the Celtics, and they were really never in that game. It was a great game for the Charlotte Hornets, and I got to issue an apology to LaMelo Ball. I've been one of LaMelo Ball's biggest haters. I've said over and over, he's not a serious basketball player. You're not going to win with him. He's proven me wrong. I don't think there's ever been a player who's changed my mind on them so quick as LaMelo Ball has this year. The way that he's playing like a top 5 point guard in the NBA. You're seeing why people fell in love with his skill set, why certain people never gave up on him. So shout out to LaMelo Ball. He's playing really effective basketball for the Charlotte Hornets right now. Knipple, he remains a revelation. Like the shots he was making, there was one yesterday where I think he pump faked on Derek White. He took a sidestep to the left. Jaylen Brown was closing out on him. Didn't give him much room to shoot. Knipple, nothing but net from three. The guy's one of the best shooters in the NBA already, and he's still a rookie. Imagine what this is going to look like 5 years from now. Brandon Miller, he's been great. He's really living up to that potential that he had in that draft. Why so many people fell in love with him in that draft. That's another one I was wrong on. I was team Scoot Henderson all the way. Brandon Miller, he's killing it this year. And then Kobe White, one of my favorite Chicago Bulls my favorite Chicago Bull of the last 10 years. It's really not a competition. And he's fitting in seamlessly with the Charlotte Hornets. He had an easy 18 points last night, shot like 60% from the field. I think he only took like 8 shots last night, and he was doing whatever he wanted. He was cooking. He was taking them off the dribble, finishing at the rim, step back threes. It was the total variety of the Kobe White game. It was on display last night, so that was a great pickup for them. And I just love this Charlotte Hornets team, man. If you would have told me at the start of the year they'd be one of my favorite teams in the entire NBA to watch, I would have thought you were crazy. I didn't think there was going to be any way because, like I said earlier, I was the LaMelo Ball hater. He was like a bottom 3 watching the NBA for me. I just did not like the way he played basketball, and he's turned it around this year. He's become a serious basketball player. He's a winning basketball player. Like I said, top 5 point guard in the NBA this year and closer to 3 than 5 if we're going to be honest about it. So Charlotte Hornets, they continue to impress, and now I'm asking, not only can they get to the playoffs, because I believe they're only like a game and a half back from the 3 seed right now, but can they do some damage in the playoffs? Can they mess around? Can they take a team to game 7 in the first round? Can they even maybe win a first round matchup? If it's them versus the Celtics, who are you going to pick? Not that last night's game is everything, because obviously over a 7-game series, Joe Mazzulla's going to make some adjustments. Jaylen Brown's going to make some adjustments. Derek White's going to make some adjustments. But in a 7-game series, that Hornets team, they're talented guys. They're stacked. So I'm really interested to see how much further they're going to climb up the standings if they can get into that top 6. And then once they're in that top 6, who are they going to get in that first round? And I think they're going to give a team a real battle. I'm not saying they're going to win a first round playoff series, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that they win a first round playoff series. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Hornets. How far do you think they could take it this year?